Isha finally has proof against Dadabai, and it's proof that could send her own husband, Suraj, straight to the gallows. For years, Isha begged Suraj to walk away from crime and trust the law instead. She believed that no matter how bad things got, justice always mattered more than shortcuts. But fate had other plans. The file that landed in her hands wasn't about some small offense. It held the truth behind several deaths, an illegal network, and years of bloodshed, and right at the center of it was her own husband's name. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. Gulab Singh, the man who had worked alongside Suraj for years, agreed to turn government witness. Suddenly, Isha was standing between the two people she loved most, her husband and her duty to the truth. That night, she sat alone, reading through the file again and again. Bank records, weapons supply chains, secret videos, witness statements, everything pointed to one conclusion. She could have destroyed the evidence and saved him. Instead, she closed the file with shaking hands and told herself, if she puts her marriage above the law today, she'll never be able to look herself in the eye again. Suraj, meanwhile, had no idea how strong the case against him had become. In his mind, everything he'd done was to protect innocent people from worse criminals. He still believed his intentions justified his actions, and that Isha would stand by him, like always. He was wrong. When the case reached court, Isha testified to nothing but the truth. No exaggeration, no hiding facts. Suraj's lawyers fought hard, but one by one, every argument collapsed under forensic evidence and witness testimony. Eventually, Suraj himself admitted he'd taken the law into his own hands more than once, and that confession sealed his fate. On the final day, the courtroom went silent as the judge read the verdict, guilty and sentenced to death. Isha stood frozen, tears streaming down her face, and in that moment, Suraj looked at her and smiled. He told her he was prouder of her than ever because she chose her duty over protecting him, even when it destroyed her. Later, in his cell, Suraj began writing down every mistake he'd made, hoping it would serve as a lesson for others, that no matter how good your intentions are, breaking the law always ends in ruin. But just when it seemed the story was over, an elderly man walked into the courtroom claiming he had information that could change everything. The documents he carried hinted that someone else, someone hiding in the shadows, may have been pulling the strings behind some of the crimes pinned on Suraj. With the execution date already set, Isha now faces a new fight. This time, it's not about saving her husband. It's about uncovering the whole truth, because a half-truth can be just as dangerous as a lie. If you're rooting for Isha, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think happens next.